One of my biggest priorities is my health this year. I filmed that last video. I'm already down 8 pounds and we have a plan right now to film. Sure that I am in a calorie deficit. I printed out some photos. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm actually parked in the parking lot at the gym and we're gonna go get our first workout in of the year. It is January 1st. I love just saying that. Like, today is the first of everything. The reset, the rebranding, everything. Literally, today is day one. Today is all about setting the tone for an amazing year ahead. After our workout today, you guys, we're gonna be working on our vision board and reorganizing my brand new beauty room. Let's go get our workout in. Happy New Year to you too. Bendiciones. Chit chat a little bit about some of the goals. I feel a little awkward because I'm literally in public, but this is a year of getting completely uncomfortable. One of my biggest priorities is my health this year. I want to share a couple of the intentions that I have that I actually wrote down because I will go a little off track. So we're going to stay on track this year and we're going to have a plan, and we have a plan right now to film. One of the things that I really want to focus on this year is being completely in alignment with actually my goals and my dream. Today, when you guys see my vision board, I actually got super intentional with what my goal was and then what are the action steps that I actually have to take. And now let's get back to the video because I really want to get out of my normal environment. I want to get out of my comfort zone. I want to do things that bring me inspiration. I also want to get remotivated with everything. When you see people that maybe have gone when you see people who are like really grinding on their fitness goals, it really pushes you. Sometimes we can be in environments where maybe you're the only one that actually has like this goal and you're doing it by yourself. But when you put yourself into a different environment where their standards are higher, it literally just pushes you. It's like, I think it's kind of like the cause and effect. Like when you start seeing other people doing better, it makes you want to do better and also become better. And I know you guys have probably already heard this, but if you're the smartest person in the room, then you need to change rooms. You know what I mean? So making sure that my environment, not only in my workspace, but also at home, like my work area, what does that look like? What does she look like? How would she, carry herself? How would she show up? It may take a little bit of effort in the beginning, like as an example, getting a little bit ready, maybe putting some mousse in my hair. These are things that before I would just run out the house or I would just press play and really not care, and then I would sit down and watch the footage and I'm like, I don't like how I look. Number 2, your vision board for 2025. Think about like the things that you truly want and not what other people want for you. It's very easy for us to think my mom wanted this for me, so this is actually what I need to do. But some of us find ourselves in jobs that we can't stand, in relationships that we're not happy with. The minute you decide that your life is your life and that nobody has that control over your life, you will set yourself free and you'll start realizing that anything you want, you could literally achieve. One of the biggest things, and I can speak about like my past experience, is that I have let like past experience live in the present moment. My past experiences is just my schooling. It's like the things that maybe I grew through, but now I have a new opportunity to change my mind and to be able to set myself free and say, okay, that was an older version of myself. Now I want to become this new version of myself. So what does she do? How does she dress? Is she taking care of herself? Does she leave her laundry on the side of the bed? All of these things are super important because a lot of what we do is actually habits. I'm gonna give you a prime example. I saw the chocolate chip cookies and the brownies and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get one. But then I asked myself, are you really hungry or is that just a habit? And what led me to that was that 2 days before that, I started this audiobook called Power of Habit, I think it is. I'll put a picture right here for you guys. In that audiobook, which I haven't even finished it, but just a little bit of probably like an hour during I was cleaning and I was decluttering and I was throwing away all kinds of stuff for the new year, I learned so much in that little bit of time. So yes, what does she do? What is she listening to? These may be little things that you are not really thinking about, but they will make a shift in your mindset, which will then make a shift in your lifestyle, which then will make a shift in your result. They're all connected. They're all connected. One of my biggest priorities this year is taking care of my health, making sure that I am in a calorie deficit, making sure that I am eating high protein, and making sure that I'm not just eating to eat because I was used to it. You know, we're really going to start taking care of our temple. We're going to take care of our body this year by setting myself up for success and setting myself up with the plan. I'm definitely going to achieve the goals I've been wanting to achieve for the last couple of years. Let's go to the gym. Sometimes life has a way of making us feel lost, like we've completely lost touch with who we are or where we're going. It's discouraging, but let me remind you of this. It's never too late to start over. Starting over can feel a little overwhelming, especially when you realize you might have to do it on your own. And let's be real, that can be super scary. But here's the truth. Starting over on your own might be the best thing you've ever done for yourself. Why? Because relying on others can sometimes hold us back. Why did I forget to put this on? These are disgustingly drenched. I mean drenched. Now it's time to hydrate, and now what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna do some like really light upper body workout moves, like Pilates Princess. Have you ever looked back at a year and thought, I could have done so much more if I would have just been intentional? That's exactly how I feel about 2024. And this year, I'm doing things differently. 2024 taught me hard lessons, wasted time, distractions, and relationships that did not serve me. But this year, I'm taking back control. You know what if I do create a vision board and it works? Let me tell you, they do work. They've worked multiple times for me. First, let's talk about some of the things that I'm going to be using to create my vision board. Let me just do a little haul really quick. There's different sizes that you can print. I really like these. I believe these are 4x4s, if I'm not mistaken, or 3x3s. I think they're 3x3s. Don't quote me on it, but it's one of the two. I also printed some of these as well that are just your standard 4x6. I got 2 of these, and I ended up printing these at Walgreens. So look for a coupon before you guys do decide to print them, because they always have like different coupons. And I think if you order, do this, make sure you order directly on their website, because I thought I was ordering on their website and I showed up trying to use that coupon and they're like, that's not our company, it's a third party. I'm like, what? They're literally ready within an hour. I'm going to be putting these photos on my vision board. I bought these at Target. I'm going to be hanging one up here in my vanity room, and I'm also going to be hanging one up over there in my bedroom. The other thing I did get, I have never used this before, but it's the Mod Podge. After you lay your photos down, gives it like a really nice clear glaze on top, like to seal all the photos. And then I also bought this as well at the Dollar Tree. They have like the cutest ribbon right now. Whenever I see a heart like this, you guys, it just brings like so much joy and happiness to me. I can literally just look at this and I'm happy again. If I wasn't, because most of the times I am happy. Also, I want to share with you guys, I have been dying to open this, but I really wanted to open it on camera with you guys. I got 2 new journals, and these journals. Now, why did you do that? So I ended up getting these 2 journals. I got one that's pink, and then I got one that's black, and these are just, again, the passion planners. I really love these. I'm also going to be putting some of these photos in my journal. I also like to put like my debt-free journey in here. I also like to put like the starting of my mortgage for the new year. What I also like to do is on these blank pages that they provide you with back here, I will also do a spread of like my vision board. So whenever I have my journal, if I'm at a coffee shop or I'm getting work done, I just love looking at it. So let's talk about 2024. And I did write some notes. So I do have my notes here on my iPad, because I'm going to be doing 2 things at the same time. And sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of the times I get very easily distracted. Like right now, like where's my scissors at? Okay, here they are. In 2024, I spent a lot of time chasing things that really didn't align with my goals. And by the end of the year, I felt like I really hadn't achieved a lot of my personal goals. And by the end of the year, I felt like I didn't really achieve what really mattered most to me. It says, the universe sends us exactly what we are ready for at the exact time we need it for our lives. I love that. I have always loved pens, papers, notepads, stickers since I was a little girl, and it just makes me happy to be able to like write letters. So this is going to represent to put like a nice little letter in the mail and send it to them, because a lot of people don't get happy mail anymore, you know? One of the biggest lessons that I learned in 2024, this photo right here, I was going through such a hard time in my life. I was just trying to like show up for myself, and I started 75 hard and I failed 75 hard. I started over again. I remember I would look at myself in the mirror and I'd be like, how do I get out of this? How do I snap out of this? I was going through some like really personal things. I had started to ask God to pretty much kind of like expose the people that did not need to be around me and who I was giving a lot of my time and my energy to. Never did I imagine that the people so close to me, you know when they say be careful what you wish for or be careful what you pray for? It is so true. God just started working like this and started exposing so many people. And the crazy thing about it is that it had been brought to my attention like, girl, you need to red flag with that person. I didn't believe them. I didn't see that of them. When I started in 2024, this is the year that I'm going to pay off my debt. This is the year that I am going to go all in on my YouTube channel. This is the year that I take more photos of myself. Let's do this. This morning I got on the scale. I pulled that scale back out of the garage because it was on a timeout. I don't know about you guys, but I hate stepping on the scale. And it's only because I know my truth. I know my truth that I am not doing what I need to be doing. The issue is not that you're not smart, hardworking, or capable. The issue is that your goals just are not your priority. A goal usually has a deadline or a measurable outcome. But if that goal isn't a priority, you're not setting boundaries around it. When something becomes a priority, it reshapes your decisions and your actions. For example, if working out at 6 a.m. is a priority, you'll say no to staying up until midnight watching TV or eating junk food, because your priority is not just to work out, it's to build muscle and maintain it. The same principles apply to every area of your life. You don't just set a goal to say you have one. No, you set a goal because you really want to take action and create the life that you really want. So, as you set your goals for 2025, ask yourself, are my goals truly priorities? Are you willing to say no to distractions and align your actions with what really matters? Make your goals meaningful, intentional, and built to last. Not just milestones, but commitments to a better version of yourself. I love you so very much, and I'm rooting for you. And now, let's get back to the video. Another thing that I realized is that I spent most of 2024 covering myself up. No, I actually spent all of 2024 covering myself up. Why? I felt a lot of shame of where I had allowed myself to get to. All of my photos, you guys, literally are of like me at the gym, either sweating. Wow, qué bonita me miro allí. Like I really got ready. I really was intentional about getting myself together that day. Like I really don't have those kinds of photos. There is this person that was so close to me, and this is another relationship that I let go of in 2024. This person told me, I hope you don't get fat like how you were when I met you. That's what this person told me. And I was like, exactly. Like, what do you say, right? I couldn't believe that those words came out of somebody's mouth that I loved so much. I also realized that I stopped doing things that I truly loved, okay? This is a yapping session, you guys. I'm sorry, but this is really a yapping session. I stopped doing things that I really loved. I used to teach sweat fitness here in my garage, and I loved it. But I got very overwhelmed with personal issues that I was going through. I'm gonna just say it. With one of my children, I didn't know, because I had never experienced painful moments like that with one of your children, especially when you feel like you're starting to lose that control over being their guidance, you know? There was so many times that I would go off of social media, and I think that sometimes like the thoughts that I would have were just like, you're not good enough, you know? You're not like her. Like, how could you be over here trying to talk about fitness when you gained all this weight? So I stopped coaching, and I was helping a lot of people lose weight, and I was helping a lot of people break through different things that they were going through. My weight loss challenges ended up being like healing challenges, and we were all doing so good. And Friday nights here at my house, you guys, nobody wanted to go home. People would be here at my house till like 10 o'clock. It ended up being because we had community. I allowed other people to let me lose distraction of where I was going in life. This year, you guys, it's about her inner glow up era. That's the era I'm in. It's all about glowing up this year. It's all about taking better care of myself, having food that nurtures my body. I think about my better, like the best version of me, like the girl on stage talking to thousands of women, empowering thousands of women to just go all in and do it. What does she look like? How does she dress? What does her makeup look like? How does she take care of her hair? Does she take care of her hair? How does she smell? What's her like signature scent? What's her makeup look like? 2024 was not all bad. So I made this whole list of all the blessings that God did for me in 2024. And I know I'm missing a lot of them. But when I tell you that He moved so fast for me, and I am so grateful for that, because I now understand this is it. You ask and you shall receive. And that's exactly what happened. When we ask for something to be exposed, we're sometimes not ready for that exposure. And I was just like, Raquel, wait, you asked for this. So now you just have to be thankful. And now you got to just say, thank you, Lord. I see you and I know how fast you move. So why would I not make a vision board with all of my goals and dreams? Could you imagine what He's gonna do right here? Because if you're intentional and you decide to go all in, this is a year that I show up for this beautiful little queen that has gone through so many things for the greater good. As hurtful situations from my childhood, He's never left me. God has never left me through the breakups, through the ups, through the downs, through the lows, through the highs. He has never left me. But I believe that sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone. I want to find new friends here on the internet. Other people that are interested in becoming content creators as well, that are like, hey, let's have a brainstorming session on Zoom real quick. Hey girl, what are things? And pull out the strengths within each other. God put something so strong in your heart that all these outside negativity people have been just trying to drain you, push you down, shove your goals and your dreams and the ability that God gave you. And we're done with that. We're leaving that in 2024. Ooh, my ear is pulsing. That's a confirmation. 2024 exposed people that I thought I needed in my life. But it taught me something even more important. The only person I truly need validation from is myself. Okay, let's talk now about 2025. I can't stop my fingers. That was embarrassing. 2025 is my year to be intentional about everything I do. My time, my energy. I am surrounding myself with things that bring me joy, like photos that make me so happy. This year, my vision board is not going to be tucked away. No. It is going to be where I can wake up every single morning and look at everything and just say, yes, it's going to happen. I know all of it's going to happen because I am willing to sacrifice certain things in order to be able to achieve those goals. So when setting your goals and also putting things on your vision board, I think it's also important. And this is actually something that I really didn't do in 2024. And not to bring old news up, but it's important for you to understand what you did and what you didn't do in 2024. That way you can make 2025 a better year. I didn't actually put the action behind every goal. Here's an example. Like, Posting. Okay, well, what days was I gonna post? I really want to focus on the days that I'm able to film because I do work a full-time corporate America job and I have a lot of kids that I drop off, pick up, school, work, and stuff like that. So I told myself, like, this year I want to be very intentional about everything I do. When I go to the gym, it's not just to go to the gym because I'm gonna go to the gym. No, I'm gonna go in there with a plan. If you guys want me to share that workout plan, because just to let you guys know, since I filmed that last video, I'm already down 8 pounds, and it's just because I have been extremely intentional. Sweet potato? Yeah. Let's go with that blackened chicken. Perfect. Look at Cara with the K. So cute. Love that. Love her. Love her. I am a successful content creator. I've learned that being intentional isn't only about setting goals. It's about creating the right environment, mastering your emotions, and showing up for yourself every single day. You don't need validation from anybody else. Trust yourself and take those small, intentional steps every day.